Good evening and welcome to the 2026 District 518 Band Bash. In front of you guys is every single student who plays band in this district. There are, I think, almost 450 students on the floor right now. Is that right, Mrs. Jensen? 450 students on the floor right now in front of you guys. We have a lot of music to go through tonight. We are going to try, I don't want to waste your time, we're going to give the students the time that they deserve, but we will try to get through everything as quickly as we can and celebrate the many accomplishments that our band program has had throughout the year tonight. Without any further ado, I would love to get this concert started. Please welcome my very esteemed colleague, Jeanette Jensen, and the 5th grade band.
Students this evening. Your presence helps make events like this meaningful for our students. The 5th grade band began playing together approximately 7 months ago. Our opening selection, Crazy Clock, just brings the concept of time to life through music, and just like they rush a little, time seems to just rush, especially if you have a senior. Our next piece, Cartoon Medley, highlights each section of the band while telling a story of Elmer Fudd and Bugs Bunny, which is inspired by the classic Warner Brothers cartoons. You will see our students bringing the story of life through some acting. So we have Brock Schroeder, Brecken Bortherms, and Bradley Buncher who are going to act this out. And our fearless narrator, choreographer, chaperone, and equipment mover. Let's hear it up, give it up for Miss Deborah Moe.
If you can just imagine, it is a beautiful sunrise, midsummer, and Elmer Fudd is just waking up from a good night's rest and a dream that involves, of course, a rabbit. Elmer Fudd forgets all about Rabbit says, Fudd realizes that he has hurt the rabbit and feels absolutely terrible. Perhaps our friend the rabbit is better off than we first suspected. The power of carrots is an amazing vegetable. And now, who is this but the Lone Ranger to save the day? Or is the rabbit just up to his old tricks again? And as any good cartoon ends, Fudd and Rabbit say, that's all, folks.
We would just like to extend our sincere appreciation to our students and families for their continued support of the band program. From early drop-offs and late pickups to assisting with setup and teardown, your efforts make a significant difference. Because of your support, music education in Worthington continues to thrive. Our next selection, Attack of the Slide Trombones, features the trombone section, an instrument that produces a sound using a slide rather than valves. administrators and colleagues for their ongoing support of music education in our district. Can we please give our administrators a hand? And our music colleagues. As you know, these kids don't just show up to my door, never have seen music before. We are so thankful for Prairie Elementary and the efforts of Linda Van Westen and Rebecca Hain. So we thank them also. As we approach 100 years of music instruction in District 518, we celebrate the belief that music is an essential part of a well-rounded education. Last but not least, we thank you to the high school FIED staff for the use of their classroom today. Our WHS custodial staff for assisting us with setup. Our tech and WGTV for live feed and tech support. And Sarah Lowe for programs and support throughout all the day today when we all came in and were able to have a dress rehearsal. We hope you enjoy this final selection, and it's the band's favorite song, Mechanical Monsters.
his most recognizable works. It captures a sense of awe and wonder as audiences are introduced to a world where dinosaurs once walked again on Earth. We hope you enjoy Jurassic Park. Thank you. sorry, Fireworks by Randall Sandridge, my bad. All right, this piece is inspired by the beautiful fireworks at Walt Disney World. Listen to the zipping sounds of rockets and loud pops in the drums that bring the show to life. We hope you enjoy fireworks. to Lucas Flynn from the high school band who offered to cover a percussion part the day of our concert because we have someone who was playing that part who is currently sick. So we hope you enjoy Jungle Dance.
bands today. My name is Samu, and I'm an 8th grade flautist. Our 8th grade has been working and learning with Mrs. Swenson since she has first started to teach us in the B11's band. And now that we are leaving middle school, she will be also leaving us. Mrs. Swenson is a very strong person. And I say this because she, even when she's at her lowest, maybe if she's sick, she still works and builds up resilience to teach us and help us improve. Mrs. Swenson is the kind of person that is determined to help us grow and improve our schools with her. While she is teaching us, she learns new stuff too. I was definitely, the band was practicing concert music. It was just a regular rehearsal. Mrs. Swenson was playing the gawk block for tempo. I don't know if she was hitting too hard, but she definitely broke it. She broke the stand. She broke the stand. Besides that, Mrs. Swenson is somebody you should look up to and respect. She's a kind and caring person. I have so many things to say, but I don't want to make this too long. And obviously, I can't leave you with just a speech. So, me and my friends, Lauren, Christina, Queenie, Rebecca, and the rest of the band have been close. Taking flowers and voucher for your last year.
pleasure as the high school band director to see, not that these kids, the rest of the students don't do amazing things through the year or throughout the year, but we get out a little bit more. It's just the nature of getting older as part of this program. And as part of that, I get to recognize some really amazing kids tonight, all right? I should say, that first piece, if you did not recognize it, was selections from Moana. So, most of us hopefully know that piece. A lovely, lovely arrangement, and one of my favorite arrangements out there. And I think that you could ask them, and they really enjoyed that one this year. When we voted on it, it won by a landslide. It wasn't close. But a couple of people that I need to recognize here before we go. This first group of people, we had a bunch of students that were selected for honor bands this year, whether it was the Minnesota State Mankato or the Southwest Minnesota Band Directors Association. Unfortunately, due to weather, we could not attend those events. We got to Heron Lake the first one, and we didn't even leave the second one, all right? But those students still deserve their flowers for the work they put in to be selected. So could I have those of you that were selected for an honor band to please stand up and be recognized? This next group of students that I need to recognize are those that participated in solo and ensemble. This year we had an incredibly successful year. We took 10 units as part of the band, 10 people, whether they were ensembles or solos, 2 solo and ensemble this year. 9 of those 10 received superiors. 2 of which I want to give a recognition. First off, can we have everybody who went to solo and ensemble stand up and be recognized very quickly? If you were part of it, percussion section, wave your hands to all of you. Glad to thank you guys. Two of these groups I want to give an individual recognition for. We had 2 groups this year that received a perfect score at solo and ensemble. Those are rare. They don't happen very often, and they're incredibly hard to achieve. The first person is a solo. Brittany Chavez-Rea, please stand up and be recognized for her perfect score. This next one is a group of people. When I told them they were going to do this, they probably thought I was crazy. I am incredibly, incredibly proud of them for doing this. They worked up their their ensemble piece on their own, largely under their own direction. When I got in to help them, I just had to screw down everything. Like, it was built. They just had some loose screws, and I had to help put it together. Can we recognize, please, the percussion section for receiving a perfect score? This next individual is a new development as of this afternoon, and I'm pretty sure there's not a whole lot of people that are aware that this happened. Back in January, we did all-state auditions. For the first time in 10 years, an individual from this band has auditioned and has been selected for the Minnesota State All-State Band. This is the equivalent of going to state in a sport. Lincoln Morris, can you please stand up and be recognized? It may have moved, I'm not sure, but he's going to travel to do a multiple-day camp with professionals from around the country. Will come in to work with the All-State Band. They'll practice and rehearse, put on a concert this summer, and then they'll reconvene in February at the Minnesota Music Educators Association Convention, where all of the music educators from the state of Minnesota get together, we learn, and he gets to perform in Orchestra Hall in Minneapolis, which is a huge, huge deal. So can we please, for the first time in 10 years, give Lincoln Morris a round of applause. Our next piece, Our next piece is a lovely little march that I have found over this last year. It's a newer piece called Freedom's Banner. As part of this year being our country's 250th anniversary, marches are a big part of our history and a big part of concert band history. And I wanted to celebrate something newer on this concert to celebrate the 250th anniversary. This piece is written by Linda Parsons. She was an organ player, and after she passed, her son, Stephen Parsons, said the way that he wanted to recognize her and dedicate something to her was to fulfill her dream of having one of her compositions played by a band. This piece is getting a ton of playtime, and it's kind of taken the concert band world by storm. It is a great march. Please enjoy Freedom's Banner by Linda Parsons. We've got 2 more pieces left in the high school program before we get to Bandorama. This next piece, I want to tell you the story behind it. We all know we don't talk about Bruno from Encanto. About 6 or 7 months ago, I was sitting in my living room watching Encanto. And we get to the part where it says we don't talk about Bruno. And I don't know how delirious I was at the time, but I went, hey, that's in a march form. It's the 250th anniversary. I want that as a march. So I started texting some friends, and it started out as a joke, and then one of my friends who's a pretty good arranger, he goes, but what if I did? Would you play it? And I said, probably. 3-4 months later, I worked closely with him. We wrote to the strengths of our band. Lo Reed's got some real fun parts, and they really love it. All right? and we came up with what is today the world premiere of We Don't Talk About Bruno, written as a march. Please enjoy. Now, we get to what is the hardest part of the night for me, where I get to award our seniors for their amazing accomplishments and say goodbye to them. Before we get to awards, I just want to explain, we all see these many red balloons here, right? This is the largest graduating senior class we have had, at least in my time here. There are 43 seniors in the band right now that are graduating. Can we give them a round of applause for that? I have a whole slew of awards that I need to get through really fast here. The first award here is the Leader of the Band Award. This is a Worthington High School specific award that is given to an outstanding senior instrumentalist who has shared boundless energy and musical versatility in pursuit of musical excellence and participation within the Worthington High School band program. Annually, this is given out to 2 students who have just been amazing leaders in the band, and I think both of these students have been incredible leaders. One of them has been a section leader since they were like 12, and the other one has really taken hold of a section that can sometimes be a little bit rambunctious. Both of them are very, very deserving and 2 incredibly strong leaders. Please congratulate Austin Kinzer and Audrey Gavian. This next award is the Annual School Marching Award. This is given to outstanding contributions to the marching band program within our high school. This individual has been an outstanding leader and musician in their time as a marching band member, and has grown into an incredible drum major and person. This is someone who I kind of had to push off the cliff, and she figured out how to build a plane and fly on the way down. She is an amazing leader, and somebody who this program is better because they were here. Please congratulate Reagan Phelps. This next person is the Leonard Bernstein Musicianship Award, and this award goes to the person who is widely considered as, if not the strongest, one of the top 2 strongest musicians in the band. This person takes on music that is harder than just about anybody else in the band. They took on something this fall. I looked at them when they said, "I want to play this piece," and I said, "Are you sure?" And she said, "Yep." And then she nailed it. It was single-handedly one of the hardest pieces of music I have ever watched a high school player play, and somebody who is incredibly deserving of this award as a musicianship, not only in this ensemble, but in others. Please congratulate Ayana Levan. This next award is the John Philip Sousa, the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award. The Louis Armstrong Jazz Award goes to somebody who has dedicated their time to the jazz band as a musician, as an improviser, and dedicated themselves to the art of jazz. This person has gotten up at 7 a.m. since freshman year and has become a wonderful lead player in our ensemble. They took on a very long solo this year, I think longer than they've ever expected to play, and they nailed it. They always got really good comments, and it was somebody that I really enjoyed watching their personality blossom through their instrument as they started to get comfortable in their own skin and in their own instrument. This person has been a phenomenal leader throughout the band, not only in the jazz band, but in the rest of the band, and somebody who, again, we are better because they were here, Christina Morales. is the highest honor that is awarded every single year, the John Philip Sousa Award. This award is given to the top leader and musicianship and character combined in the band. This person has been a once and a 10 to 15 year student. It will be a long time before we have somebody who is just this confident and this willing to drive themselves on their instrument. They are going on into one of the, and not even one of, they have made it into the hardest studio on their instrument in the state of Minnesota, and is going to go on to do some amazing, amazing things as a musician, as a National Guardsman, and as a person. Please congratulate Brittany Chavez-Ryan. Now comes the hardest part of the night for me. Every year I tell myself I'm going to write something down, and every year I can't figure out how to put it into words. Every single senior class leaves a mark on the band, and every single one of them leaves the band in a better place. This year's senior class is above and beyond that. This year's senior class is filled with some of the funniest, hardworking, and most talented musicians I think I have ever seen, at least in my time as a high school band director. It is a large class of musicians, and it's going to be different with you guys gone next year. I'm going to miss the energy that you guys bring to rehearsal. I'm going to miss the hard work. I'm going to miss Judah in the back yelling, "Yes, King," every single time I ask for something. I'm going to miss the wisecrack from Sebastian to my left that he doesn't think I can hear. I'm going to miss just everybody in this section and in this senior class. You guys have been an absolute pleasure to work with for the last 4 years. I truly hope you guys know the lasting mark that you have left on me and the lasting mark you guys have left on this band. You guys are incredible, incredible people, and I'm very excited to see what you guys go to do in your future. And please know that if you need anything, you know where to find me. I will always be here, and I will always be in your corner fighting for you. So seniors, thank you.
I'm not really a person who likes to speak, but here I am. Mr. Thompson, I was an 8th when I told myself that the trumpet wasn't fun anymore, and that I wanted to quit band, especially after they said we were going to Curragh, Texas. I mean, where is that? I only stayed because my peers convinced me, so I thought I'll try my freshman year. When band camp arrived, it instantly hit that Worthington High School is a lot different than the middle school. Trojan Field, slips of drill charts, chilled commanders, and later a man with a beard, glasses, a polo shirt, khakis, wearing an enormous sun hat, and standing right before us like an NPC. Little did I know, band with Mr. Thompson would be one of the most memorable experiences of my high school years, and I think many of the seniors would agree. Once we transitioned to concert band, some may have been fearful about our skill level as players who will now be playing with high school students. We thought the fun times were over, but quickly found out that marching season was just the surface. My favorite was a party at San Diego with the DJ. There I learned that he can casually do the worm on the dance floor, no hesitation. The phrase, "one more time," was almost never true. Mr. Thompson tried to accommodate for the many leg injuries in class, wondering why there were so many crutches. For one, he yelled at one of the percussionists for sitting down when they had a broken leg, which he followed by excessive apologies. Along with mistakes, there were victories. With any victory, there is always a bright smile, followed by, excuse my French, but, and you can imagine the rest. Many of us were at the silent rehearsals. He only used hand signals and very exaggerated facial expressions. I didn't even know we could play without a word said to us. Mr. Thompson, because of you, we learned to march with pride in the streets. Because of you, our pep band got the opportunity to play in place of a college band, St. Thomas. Because of you, our playing started to sound like a professional college ensemble, even though we hated those warm-ups and tests. Because of you, we have support. I had an audition at the Twin Cities. You volunteered to take me, along with Mrs. Lloyd. You told us that you'd be here for us if we needed anything, and you meant it. Because of you, I was able to have fun playing my trumpet again. Your funny personality and enjoyable teaching has led me to want to follow a similar path in becoming a teacher. I thank you for believing in me and in all of us seniors. I thank you for putting up with us. I thank you for your hard work and dedication. Thank you.
Okay, hi. Some of you might not be aware, but if you showed up to the indoor concert, you know how much a big fat fan Mr. Thompson is of Miss Dolly Parton. And some of you might also not be aware that, if I remember correctly, next week there's a Dolly Parton impersonator coming to Memorial Auditorium to perform. He wants you to go. He will make sure you go. So go before you get yelled at like we did. But in honor of her impersonator coming, I have a present for you that I found a very long time ago.
And you will be taking this to auditorium when you go and see this concert.
Okay. To be honest, I found this at Christmas time, so it says, "Have a holly dolly Christmas." I can promise you, if you do not bring this along with you to the Chicago trip, I will be very mad at you. I have my ways of finding out. You better show up.
Take your gorilla with you.
Before I introduce this last piece, we have got one more person that we need to honor.
This evening, we are especially honored to recognize Mrs. Van Westen, who will be retiring at the end of the school year. Mrs. Van Westen has served Worthington Schools since 1996, contributing 30 years to District 518 and an impressive 43 years in education overall. Please, please, parents too, raise your hand if you had Mrs. Van Westen as your teacher. All of us. Thank you, Mrs. Van Westen, for your dedication and lasting impact on generations of students. Come on down.
All right. We've got one more piece for you here as the high school band. Before we do this, I just want to tell you the order of events here for the end of the concert because it's going to go as quick as we can make it. After we do this piece, I have one more announcement to make to talk about a really exciting thing that's happening next year. Well, after that announcement, we will go straight into Bandorama, which features all 450 students on District 518 playing at once. All right? Before we do this next piece that we play, Foundry by John Mackey. This is one of my absolute favorite pieces in the world. This is one of mine, and I think they have really come to enjoy it also. This piece is kind of unlike anything you guys have ever heard before. It is loud, it has moments of quiet, and it has some real cool percussion equipment. Can we get, Liam, let's hold up your instrument real fast. He's just got a big metal pipe. Chloe, can you hold up yours? She's got 4 mixing bowls. Zoltan, can you pick up one of yours? He's got 4 of these back here, if he can pick it up. They're kind of heavy. That's a literal brake drum from a car with a cymbal strapped to it. Alright? It's called Foundry because it uses what's called found percussion, meaning that I looked and said, I want this sound, is what the composer said, so I went and found things that had that sound. And this is what I came up with. This piece is a ton of fun. Please enjoy Foundry by John Mackey. We've got some high school snares that are going to move around just a little bit. Thank you, high school snares, for your flexibility on the fly. I have one very exciting announcement here before we do our last piece. Next year, Ms. Benson alluded to it earlier when she said almost 100 years of instruction in instrumental music, band and music education here in Worthington. Next year is the 100-year anniversary of band in this town, in this school district, which is a huge, huge deal. And because of that, we've had something on the back burner for a while that I'm really, really excited to announce. Everything is finally, contracts are signed, it's going to happen. We have commissioned a piece, meaning that we have contracted a composer to write a new piece for us for this. Meaning a new multi-level piece that will be played for all of District 518, written for District 518. We are incredibly, incredibly excited. The composer is a wonderful composer out there, writes really fun music. Her name is Dr. Erica Savano. Her music, you will recognize a lot of what she writes. She takes well-known melodies and she makes them full of whimsy, full of fun, and just enjoyable pieces to listen to. So if you would like to listen to her work, her name is Dr. Erica Savano. And we are incredibly excited to announce that next year we will have the world premiere of a piece that will be forever have the District 518 name on it. We don't know the name of it yet, but we will have it next year. So we are very excited for that. After we get done with this piece, all three conductors are going to be at the top of the stairs. So if you are sitting at the top of the stairs, we are coming towards you, just as a fair warning. So if you could separate, if you're right in the middle of the stairs, if you could separate a little bit when we get up there. After this piece, we will be done. We will be up there and not able to give you a final goodbye. So this is our final goodbye, and thank you for coming. Please drive safe on your way home. As a reminder, 5th grade parents, you will reunite with your students in the 300 hallway out here to the left. Middle school parents, way down the hallway, your students will come to you. Thank you again for coming, and please enjoy the rest of your night and weekend.